So even though Secret Wars isn't over yet, apparently we're going to start the all new, all different Marvel anyway, because Secret Wars isn't ending till December. So, hello everybody out there and welcome back to another episode of The World's Finest. And in this review, I'll be reviewing one of my top books of the week, and that is The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1. This is a $5 book, but for good reason. This book has a reason to be $5. And while I'm not a fan of Marvel throwing $5 books out each and every week for their issue 1s, they do give you a couple of extra things for your $5, but I honestly could have done without the extra things and just gotten the main story for $3.99. But beside the point. So, where's the new status quo for Peter Parker? Well, Parker Industries is in Japan, as we all know, at the beginning of this issue, and Peter is promoting, what is it, the webware, which is kind of like a wristwatch internet. Kind of reminds me of the Apple Watch, except it's Peter Parker, so better. You get some Pete being Spider-Man moments. You get to see the Spider-Mobile that you see in the cover, which I like that. And he's fighting against the Zodiacs, who are trying to steal Parker Industries technology so they could crack it and then take over the world or something, whatever. So you got Spidey and Bobby going up against one of the Zodiacs. I believe it's Libra. Is it Libra? Yeah, let's go with Libra. And, no, Leo. I'm sorry. Peter Parker's a Libra. He was going against Libra. Anyway, they fight him. He tries to kill himself. Pete stops him. I love how, in this story, Pete's evolved a bit more, where he's using Parker Industries to make new technology for Spider-Man. So he has all these different webbings now. He has this this spider dart he shoots out that ministers a cure before Leo can kill himself. This reminds me a bit. I like how Dan Slott is mixing a bit of Superior Spider-Man with Amazing. So you're giving Pete the tools that Doc Ock Spidey used, but at the same time he's still Peter Parker. And I like how here he actually says, look, I know I can't do the whole nobody dies as long as I'm around thing, but as long as I'm here, I want to save as many people as everyone I can. Everyone. And of course, with Bobby, I kind of laughed at that too. So that's basically the same slogan, except worded differently. Then he has a press conference, which I won't get into. It's about the Uncle Ben Foundation. I'm sure everybody talked about it. Max Modell shows up in this issue, and this is kind of where Pete makes up for what Doc Ock did through him to Max and to Horizon. He actually opens up Horizon University as a gift to Max at his wedding. And then again, another Zodiac. I believe it's I don't know which one it was. Maybe it was Aquarius, whatever. He attacks Peter, and this time Peter can't be Spider-Man, but the good news is Prowler was Spider-Man in New York while Peter was in Japan. So now again, as Peter is being attacked, Prowler jumps in as Spider-Man, so it continues the illusion that Peter Parker can't be Spider-Man because both of them are in the same place at the same time. So Pete really stretched out his connections with other Spider people. He has a huge connection with the Spider family. He's got Prowler working as a Spider-Man under the obviously on the payroll, and he's still Spider-Man as well, but at least now he has more time to be Peter Parker as well. So really cool stuff. And then there was one moment that kind of reminded me of Doc Ock Spidey, where he goes to Sanji and he says, listen, I checked the tapes out, and I know you worked with Ghost to try to sabotage me at every twist and turn. If you try this again, oh, he doesn't even say that. He says, this will not happen again. Is it understood? And she's like, yes. And then she goes back to London and she wants to push, oh God, what's her name? Anne-Marie to push the thing they're working on forward faster so Pete can't stop them. And we get a really huge last panel, which I'm not spoiling here. So let's move on to the other things. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other stories. First story is about Miguel O'Hare and his connection with Pete. Now, the next one is about Silk working for, spoiler alert here, Black Cat. All of these are previews. This is kind of like the Marvel Point 1 where we're getting little previews or little intro stories to other ongoing series. So the Miguel story is continued in Spidey 2099. Silk story is continued in Silk. Then we get a little bit of Spider-Woman, where her story is continued in Spider-Woman. And we get, I believe it's, yes, the Web Warriors. We get to see the Web Warriors here as well. And that's continued in Web Warriors. But the big thing is right as we get into, I believe this is going to be continued in Spectacular Spider-Man. Am I correct? I want to make sure. It says continued in the pages of Spectacular. I understand that, but I want to see where Miguel's, okay, so I guess we won't find out. But Miles has got his own series as well. Miles does make an appearance in this book. But we do see the reappearance of, and this is a spoiler alert here, Regent. So apparently, because Battle World, you know, obviously everything got, you know, undone and redone, Regent was never beat by Spider-Man, so apparently he's going to be seen in the pages of Amazing Spider-Man soon. So it looks like Pete's going to go one-on-one with Regent again, and this time there's no Mary Jane, there's no daughter, there's no nothing. And of course, when it comes to Spider-Man, there's always one little funnies set in the book. So yeah, all in all, great stuff, great opening story, great preview stories to the other books that are connected to Spider-Man or in the Spider-Man family, and a nice little funny comedy ha-ha-ha strip at the end. And Regent is back. Oh boy. One of my top books of the week. Really pumped for where Amazing Spider-Man is going next. And the good news is, issue 2 is $3.99. This was just for the first issue. Great stuff. Definitely recommend it. What do you guys think of Amazing Spider-Man issue 1? Let me know in the comments below. And Tevya, I know you don't like it because Mary Jane and Pete aren't married, but really, try this book out and tell me honestly, forgetting all that stuff though, this was a really good issue. Yeah? Maybe? I don't know. Let me know. And with that, that's it for this review, guys. In the description below are a bunch of links connected to stuff right here on Dark Avenger C86, ComicFrontline.com, Zone4Podcast.com, Frontline Gaming Zone. Together we are your #1 source for comic-related news, reviews, and a whole bunch more. And with this book, that is the end of this week's comics, at least the solo reviews. Look forward to the recap tonight after Frontline Live, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time if you want to check out me watching, sit with me and talk about episode 2 of The Flash. And yeah, take care everybody, keep reading, keep collecting, and I'll see you guys really soon in the next video.